Hey everyone, back with a new update, and in this one I'm going to be showing you 10 things that I got from the month of August, 5 of which I got in the first half from a record store, and the other 5 are things I got from the mall. So just going to say what I need to say, and I'm not going to make this too long, so without further ado, let's begin the video. First record is by Graaf Generator. This is Pawn Hearts. Some great progressive rock out of Manchester, England. It's the Macker of music, in my opinion, out of England. So, fronted by Peter Hamill, and yeah, I'm really happy to have some Graaf Generator in my collection. You know, just incredible progressive rock band that is considered not to be, you know, within like the top progressive rock bands. They're kind of in maybe the B or C. I think maybe, I guess they're somewhat classified in the C category of progressive rock bands. But I mean, I don't know. Other than that, you know, the whole point is that they're a great band, and I'm just really happy to finally have, you know, this album. I did come across another album of theirs, God Bluff, but I wasn't too certain of its condition, so I passed on it. But maybe it'll be there next time, and I just might get it. And we have a record that basically, when I saw this, I was just absolutely floored. You know, you know, my knees buckled when I saw this, literally. Like, I felt like, you know, a freight train hit me when I saw this, because I was just ecstatic. And the only thing I really could think afterwards was just, I hope the condition was, you know, pristine. And it definitely was. It was pricey, but it was worth it. And that's The Power and the Glory by Gentle Giant. Oh, I just couldn't be happier to finally have this record. Some great progressive rock by a great progressive rock band. It's a classic record of theirs. Features the songs Proclamation, So Sincere, Aspirations, Playing the Game, Cogs and Cogs, No God's a Man, The Face, and Valedictory. So I'm really happy to have some more by Gentle Giant. But there's still some more work to do in getting stuff from their discography, so still haven't scratched the surface yet. Then we have Merlin. This is Clutching at Straws from 1987. It's the final album to feature Fish on vocals, and then he was replaced by Steve Hogarth. And this is just, you know, beautiful, mellow or melodic neo-progressive rock music, with some great songs like Warm White Circles, White Russian, and Torch Song. Those are the highlights off this album, but all in all, this is just some great progressive rock music. And then we have Waiting for a Miracle by the Comsat Angels from 1980. It's their debut album. And it's hard to come by anything of theirs. And when I saw this, I just knew I had to grab it. I did come across a couple albums of theirs in the past, but I just wasn't too certain of its condition, and that's why I've, you know, passed on them. But this one was pristine. This features the original version of Independence Day, which would then be re-recorded for their 1983 album Land. And yeah, some more great songs off this album. Other than that, you got Missing in Action, Baby, Waiting for a Miracle, Total War, On the Beach, Monkey Pilot, Real Story, Map of the World, and Postcard. So I'm really happy to have some Comsat Angels in my collection. And then To Live and Die in LA, original motion picture soundtrack composed and performed by Wang Chung. Really happy to have this in my collection. You know, this is definitely hard to find. And it's a great soundtrack. Side 1 is basically all vocal. And then side 2 is the instrumental side. Well, all vocal as in its vocals and it's the two members. So it's the vocal side, to better rephrase myself. And then side 2 is the instrumental side. So the vocal side is To Live and Die in LA, Lullaby, Wake Up, Stop Dreaming, and then Wait, which is a song that was featured on their previous album, Points on a Curve. And side 2, the instrumental side, City of Angels, which is a great track. The Red Stare, Black, Blue, White, and Every Big City. So really happy to have that finally in my collection. The Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream, from 1969. There's the gatefold. Psychedelic rock, early progressive rock, Baroque pop. Side 1 is the more rockier side. Side 2 is like the Baroque pop side, basically. It's got a little bit of warp damage, but it doesn't affect play, thankfully. You know, so yeah, really happy to have some more by the Moody Blues. And then we have Renaissance, Camera Camera, from 1981. And I'm going to be honest, this is, pretty disappointing. Renaissance are known for being this great progressive rock band who offer this incredibly melodic, folk-oriented sound, so majestic, and there's just so much that they offer. But this one, it's a bit of a letdown. Here and there it has its moments, but the whole new wave aesthetic that they deliver, it just doesn't fit them. You're just not getting Renaissance here. And I'm not looking to probably keep this in my collection. I'm probably gonna get rid of it, sell it. So yeah, disappointing. And then we got Shriekback, Oil and Gold, from 1985. New wave, alternative rock, alternative dance rock. This band features Barry Andrews, who was originally part of XTC, and David Allen, who was originally part of Gang of Four. So yeah, really happy to have this because this is considered to be their most popular album, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know too much about Shriekback. I've only heard, I've heard about, I guess you can say I've heard like one song of theirs, but there was another song I heard of theirs, but I don't really remember it that well. My Spine is the Baseline. But yeah, this is a very good album, so really happy to have that. And now onto the CDs. So more by Merlin. This is Brave, from 1984, featuring Steve Hogarth on vocals. And this is the Steven Wilson remix from 2018. And again, some more great, beautiful, melodic, progressive rock music. And yeah, I'm just really, really, really happy to have this album in my collection. And then we have Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power. And I bought this one on a whim. I was never really a fan of Pantera in the past. Still not really much of a fan. But yeah, groove metal, heavy metal music, just really, really good album. Their most popular release out of their entire discography. Now, long story short, the way I discovered this was I was watching a video that I shared a few years ago on Facebook of a guy playing the automaton, a very funny instrument that looks like a music note. It makes really funny sounds. And he did a cover of the song A New Level. And I actually didn't know even back then that it was a Pantera cover until I had revisited it in my memories the other day. And when I listened to the actual track afterwards, or not long afterwards, I thought it was a really good tune. And then that led to me, kind of looking into it a bit more, and thinking to myself, I wonder if the track Walk was on there. And all these years I never knew it as the song Walk. I just knew it as that song that's got that really popular riff that, for those who are familiar with Pantera know that that riff of theirs from that song. But yeah, overall it's a great album. You got Mouth for War, A New Level, Walk, Effing Hostile, This Love, Rise, No Good, Attack the Radical, Live in a Hole, Regular People, Conceit, By Demons Be Driven, and Hollow to close out the album. Great closing track. So yeah, I don't know if I would consider getting anything else of theirs. Maybe Cowboys from Hell and Far Beyond Driven are probably the only ones I might consider getting in the future. But I don't think I would consider even getting The Great Southern Trendkill or even Reinventing the Steel, their final album they did. Or even the early stuff, the stuff they didn't really capture, or the stuff that they weren't, the stuff that wasn't considered to be Pantera, by many people, the stuff where they just weren't Pantera because they just didn't quite find their sound yet. They were just some ordinary hair metal band, speed metal band. They just didn't mature yet until they had put out Cowboys from Hell. But all in all, this is a very good album. So that pretty much does it for my August finds. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again in October with some September finds. I actually do have a record that I got just the other day, but I'm probably not going to show you it until October, depending on if I get some more stuff this month. So we'll just have to wait and see. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.